Okay, it's Reb Mendik's uncle's yahrzeit, Yitzchak ben Moshe. Shama should have an aliyah. Should be male tziyosha for his family, for all of us, and all of Klal Yisrael. Today's Mishna Yomis is being specially dedicated to an uncle of mine, Rabbi Gabriel Meza, whose yahrzeit is today. That's Rabbi Gabriel ben Ben Arav Eliyahu Mordechai HaKayin. His neshama should have an aliyah. We're dedicated by the Fisher family, Li Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi, Shlomi ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain, Li Nishmas David ben Chaim, L'Refu Shalema, for Eliyahu Moshe ben Chayesor, Yaakov ben Bas Yaleah, Schus of Avram ben Yam ben Nishma Malki Hudas, Vayol Klugman and family, L'Refu Shalema for Rivka Bas Shirleah, Devar Bas Shoshabina, Moshe ben Esther Fadel, and Meir ben Chayesara. We're holding in the second Mishnah in the ninth parak. Second Mishnah in the ninth parak. Nischavin laragas behema varagas adam. If somebody aimed to kill an animal and inadvertently killed a human, loy v'kechavim, he aimed to kill a guy v'haragas Yisrael. L'nefalim, he wanted to kill a fetus v'haragas ben kayama and killed a viable child. In all these cases, potter. He's not chayav if he didn't have in mind to do a ritzicha of a ben kayama. Nischaven la'koisai al mosnav, he planned to hit a person on his loins, v'lo yabak kedei lahamis al mosnav, and it wasn't enough to kill him, so he didn't have in mind to do a killing blow. And v'hol chalal libay, but inadvertently he missed. He missed the loins, and he hit him in the heart, and it was enough to kill him on the heart, but that's not what he planned. Yomis, and the person died. In all these cases, potter, because he didn't plan to kill him. He had a mind to hit him in the heart, and it would have killed him. But he missed, and it hit him in the loins. It wasn't enough to kill him. But this person, he had a weak constitution, and he died. But again, he didn't hit him in a place where he should have died. Again, potter, because he didn't do something that should have killed him. He had a mind to hit an adult. It wasn't enough to hit an adult. Inadvertently, he hit a child. Now, it was enough to kill the child, but he didn't plan on killing the child. Potter, because that's Nischav and Laragas, and when he hit the gadol, he didn't plan on doing a murderous blow. This is more than Nischav and Laragas. When he aimed, he didn't plan on doing a murderous blow because he was aiming on a gadol, and it wasn't enough to kill the gadol. Inadvertently hit a cotton, and it killed the cotton. He's potter.
He still killed people. All these people died.
Again, in order to get executed, you have to have in mind to kill the person.
So he's potter? He's potter? He killed someone and he's potter? How does that work?
Well, he'll have to pay damages.
But the man's dead.
Again, we don't do ritzicha. If he doesn't have asra, we don't execute him either. When the man's dead. If there's only one aid, we don't execute him.
And they have asra? What if they have asra and two aids?
It makes no difference. He didn't plan to do ritzicha. You don't execute someone unless they planned to do ritzicha. It has to be premeditated. That's one of the conditions of ritzicha. Now, nischaven lahaka says a cotton. If he had in mind to hit a minor, so he had in mind to commit a murder. But instead he hit the adult, and it wasn't enough to kill an adult. So he didn't do a murderous blow against the adult. Even though the adult died because maybe he had a weak constitution, again potter. However, to make Dove happy, Now we're going to have some cases where Dov will get himself a good execution. Aval nischaven lahakos al mosnav. If he planned to hit him on his loins, v'hoya b'kidei lahamis al mosnav, and it was enough to kill him on his loins. So he had in mind to do a murderous blow. V'holcha la'alibay, and he hit him in the heart, and he died in the heart. So v'meis chayiv, because there he had in mind to do a murderous blow, and kal v'chaymer on the heart, it'll be a murderous blow. So he had in mind to do a premeditated murder. There he's chayiv. Nischaven lahakis as a gadol v'hoya b'kidei lahamis as a gadol. He had in mind to hit a gadol. It was enough to kill the gadol. V'holcha la'ala cotton, and instead he hit a child v'meis. Now surely it's enough to kill the child. Chayiv. Reb Shimon says no. It has to be premeditated for the person. So even though he had in mind to do a murderous blow on an adult, which will surely be a murderous blow on the child, but since he didn't plan to kill that child, he's potter. Reb Shimon, I'm feeling this. He aimed to shoot at Reuven. Reuven moved away, and he killed Shimon. Right? He's potter. Because you're only chayiv if it was premeditated for the person that you meant to kill. Now, Mishna Gimel, this is really a wild case. You saw an arrow come from two people, you don't know which one, and it killed someone. One of those people was Rav Pam. The other person is not put to death. Although Dov would say, ah! Right? Rav Pam didn't do it. Right? Is not put to death. Right? Section is Arv B'Cherim Kulam Peturim. Huh? There was Asra to the group, but not to the individual. Now, there is a Chsurei Mechzera over here. What about if a shor killed someone, got mixed up with a group? Now all those shvarim are asabana. So the Tanakama says we stone all the shvarim. In order to be mekayim the mitzvah of stoning the shor haniskel, we stone all the shvarim. Reb Yudaimer, kainsin aysan l'kipa. We put them into a room, we don't feed them, and that's how they die. Kol chayvei misay shenis'arvu zeh b'zeh. So here you have people that were supposed to be put to death, that got mixed up. We're not sure which one is supposed to get the skila and which one is supposed to get the sreifa. So nidainim bakala, you have to give them all the more lenient death sentence. So on niskolim b'nisrafim, so Reb Shimon holds that sreifa is more chomer. So if those that are stoned get mixed up with those that are burned, so then we give them all skila, because Reb Shimon holds shasreifa chamura. The chachamim aimim nidainim b'sreifa, because the chachamim hold that skila is more chomer, shaskila chamura. Now Reb Shimon brings a proof. Reb Shimon says a nara hamarasa is b'skila, but a nara hamarasa that's a bas kohen gets sreifa. So that shows that sreifa is more chomer. Because if she's a regular nara hamarasa, she'll get skila. Because she's a bas kohen, we up it. Amalem Reb Shimon ilu lo yaisa sreifa chamura lo nitna la bas kohen shezinsa. Now the Chacham disagree with this. The Chacham hold that, you know what, Nara Marasa, only an Eishis Ish that normally would get Chenek if she's a Bas Koyin gets Sreifa. But a Nara Marasa that's a Koyin also gets Skila. So they argue on the whole thing, and therefore it's not a proof. The Chachamim counter, and they say, the long Mishnayos, the Chachamim instead say, Amru loy ilu loy haisa skila lechamura, If skila wasn't the worst punishment, what's the most terrible sin? To blaspheme against Hashem and to commit idolatry. That's an attack against Hashem. It wouldn't be given to one who blasphemes against Hashem and an idolater. Here again we have another machlokes, hanerogim banechnokim. If those that are to be beheaded get mixed up with those that are to be choked, strangled, Reb Shimon Omer b'Sayef, because he holds that choking is more chamer, v'chachamim Omer b'chenek, because he holds beheading is more chamer. Again, we want to ask you, for those that can, honor us by coming to the second minyan at 7:45. It's a big help.